Hi everyone, this is Francesco back with another Motion 5 tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to rotate an object in 3D space. I'll go ahead and show you the finished product here so that you know what we'll be doing. You can see that the effect is to make it look as if the sign is blowing through the wind. Click on your rectangle tool button. Draw a simple rectangle. You can come into your settings and adjust them. I'll be back once I'm done. Alright, I'm done changing the settings for my shape. Click on your clip and come down to the anchor point button. Use the green arrow to bring the anchor point up to the top of your rectangle. Click the keyframe button and move the playhead ahead a couple of frames. Then, use this button at the top to move the sign back. Unclick the keyframe button. Now, when you play the video, you can see that the sign swings back. Now, go to the end of your last keyframe. Move ahead a couple of frames. Click the keyframe button once again. Move it ahead a couple of frames. Use the same button to swing it forward. Now you can see that the sign swings back and then forward. Continue doing this until the sign has reached a stop. After a couple of the swings, you should only move the sign back a little bit to make it look as if the sign is slowing down. I'll be back once I'm done keyframing. Alright, I'm done keyframing my sign. And as I play it, you can see that it goes back, and forward. And you can see as it goes through that it starts to slow down after a while. The next step is to add some text. Click on your text button and type in anything you want. Come to your inspector and change any settings you would like to. I'll be back in a second once I'm done. I'm done changing the settings for my text. As you can see, I also went ahead and added two other pieces of text. But when I play the video, you can see that the text does not follow along with the sign. So, what you need to do is click on a piece of the text, come down and select Motion Tracking. Select Match Move. Go to your inspector and make sure that you have the rectangle in your source well. Make sure that you have Position and Rotation checked off. Now, when you play the video, you can see that the text follows along with the sign. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing with the other two pieces of text. As you can see here, we don't have the right thing in our source well. So grab your rectangle and drag it in. Check Position and Rotation. Now we have to do the last one. Alright, we're all done. And as you can see, the text follows along pretty nicely. As you can see, I've already shown you the main purpose of this tutorial. But just so you can see how I did it, I'll make the stand, grass, and the sky. To make the stand, all I did was use 4 different rectangles. Draw a simple rectangle over your sign and one to the side of your stand. Next, I'll make a smaller one. Then I'll duplicate it so I have an exact copy. These two rectangles will be used to hold the stand to the sign. Make sure that these two smaller rectangles are layered behind your sign. The next step is to make the sky. Use another rectangle, and then go into your inspector and change the color to a bluish color. Make sure that this rectangle is layered behind your sign. The next step is the grass. To make the grass, I used the paintbrush tool. Before you start to paint, go into your inspector and change anything you would like the color and the width of your brush. Then, just make a couple zigzags. Continue doing this until you have gone all the way across the screen and covered up most of the gaps. I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, I'm done making the grass. The next thing that I'm going to do is make another rectangle going along the bottom of the grass. Make the color of this rectangle basically the same color as your grass. If you want to make it a little bit darker, that's okay too. Make sure you layer this rectangle underneath your grass layer. The next thing I'm going to do is make another layer of grass, except this time make the grass a lighter color of green. I'll be back once I'm done doing that. Alright, I'm done making the second layer of grass. Now I'll export this from Motion 5. Here is the finished product once again. Make a video response showing me what you have done with this effect. Now that you know how to do this effect, try it out on your own. See you soon. Bye.